Why should I?
This is in Vermont, England. This is Vermont. You see the colors. Vivek, Ram Prasad, in Kakinada. Hey! You see the different colors.
They are 1 mile away from us. Started already withering, right?
Vermont. This everything is in Vermont.
Get down, get down.
Nothing to get down. Come on, Rishi. Do something.
Oh, Prakash.
Anybody want to swim? Anybody wants to swim? The nature? Huh? Check it out. What's the beauty of the nature?
If you cannot see Boston from here, what can you see?
It's really got cold here.
Look at the mountains, colorful mountains.
Colorful.
Holyoke Range, Massachusetts.
Huh?
You can call up, you can call up, see me. क्या देख रहे हो? What do you see? What do you want to see? हाँ ठीक ठाक है क्या?
Huh? Hey, Rishi. Satcham, don't take arbitrarily.
Don't take orbit photos. That's what he means.
Hey, this is arbitrary photo.
last 1 hour you'll take. It's going to be dark after
Yeah.
1 hour.
Yeah.
After that we'll go home and take.
Shoo!
We'll sell some leaves.
So guys, you want to stand here?
In there?
Sure.
You can, right?
Come on, man.
Just rewind little and... Stand there, stand there.
Yeah, don't take arbitrary, man. Hey, Rishi.
You have to pay copyright fees, okay? Stop it. Don't. Chalo, chalo, bus.
Mahesh, you should tell me not to take Arbit snaps, only then I will stop.
Oh, I think so it is. Will you take us there?
That's good.
So did you raise Anil Kumar's manager?
I recorded, I think I have 4 cases and these are already in already recorded.
It was really funny, yeah, that video.
Yes, recorded, I didn't edit it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I didn't do it.
Nadine Davis getting the short jumper. UConn came on strong as the game continued behind seniors like Stacey Wetzel.
From three-point land as DePaul goes on to win it 67 points, 41-37 at the half. Pam Weber with the drive and the layup. UConn took over in the second half. Then Debbie Bear working from the opposite side with the drive plus the foul. UConn led by as many as 16. The final was 83-66 in front of 5,657 people.
In the first half, and we got out to a 7-2 lead on Wendy Davis's three-pointer. St. Peter's made some unbelievable shots with players right in their line of vision to the hoop. UConn was frazzled because on paper, this one shouldn't have been close. Tied at 24, Megan Patterson was given a technical. A three-point turnaround. The Peahens led 27-24 with 5:42 left. UConn gained their composure, and on Pam Weber's three, Huskies found breathing room 41-37 at the half. Now in the second, Megan Patterson took her aggression out by putting the ball in the hoop for 5 quick ones. The real Huskies were back. With 2 of her 16, the Huskies were packing for the second round. And going to Vanderbilt, we're the underdogs. I mean, they're a great team, so we really have nothing to lose. So we're just going to give it all we got. For 20 minutes, the Huskies had a pretty good scare, but making the adjustments along with Wendy Davis's 17
was 50-39. Pam Weber had 11 points, making it 67-51. They win the game 83-66. Big night for them.
Us seniors, I mean, it's all those.
Sean Smith is joining us live right now with a late report.
Well, Pat, some of the political pundits are virtually trying to write off Jerry Brown as nothing more than an annoyance to Bill Clinton, but he's telling voters in Connecticut tonight that they have the power to send a message that there is a real choice in this election. It's not just a one-person race. Now, Brown told an audience of nearly 2,000 tonight at UConn that his record as California governor demonstrates he can lead effectively, but he acknowledges that he is fighting the perception by some that he's Governor Moonbeam.
The nomination is exactly what happened. I mention this because I show up and people say, well, where are your beads? They're expecting some kind of a, well, can I say it? Moonbeam? But I'll tell you, I'd rather have one moonbeam than 1,000 points of light.
And Governor Brown joins us now live in the Jorgensen Auditorium. Thanks for joining us tonight, sir. I know we mentioned at the top of the newscast that there has been a barrage of advertising, basically saying that you're a candidate who reinvents yourself, Mr. Clinton, trying to make that charge stick. How do you respond?
Clinton took out Tsongas by basically deceiving people that Tsongas was not a friend of Israel or that Tsongas supported Social Security. We're not going to let Clinton get away with that. I've got a record. We lowered taxes. I've been for political reform a long time. We created 2 million jobs. He has no record like that. He's coming from Arkansas. It's Bush League politics. And I don't even want to talk about it because it isn't really worthy. The comments he's making on me, yeah, I raise money, and I'm running a campaign where we don't take more than $100 precisely because I want to reform the system. I've asked him to do the same, and he's at a fundraiser tonight with fat cats, people who give $1,000 apiece. I don't find too many people in this audience or who are listening to this show that can afford that. And the whole point of this campaign is let's take it back. The check bouncers, the pay raisers in Washington, they're failing. They're failing the people of Connecticut. There's gang shooting. I marched with a woman who just lost her son last month. And what are these people doing about it? Nothing. And
Governor, why try to take this rebellion within the two-party system? Why not try a third-party candidacy? Doesn't it seem like it's an uphill battle to go directly at the
No,
Democratic
I think we're doing
Party's
pretty well.
power?
And I think, you see, Clinton is probably the greatest bluffer in modern American politics. He's bluffing because he's out of money. He's almost $2 million in the red. He's pretending he's got the nomination locked up. He doesn't, because he's trying to get people to say, well, he's electable. In fact, he's not electable.
Quickly, you have a percentage what you think you're going to pull in Connecticut tomorrow?
Well, if people want to send a message that they want real change in this country, they're going to vote for me, and they'll do it in large numbers. Right. That's the choice. It's not about Brown and Clinton. It's about where this country should be going. Are we on the right track or the wrong track?
Governor
if people
Brown.
want to say that, you know how to vote, and you know who to vote for. We can make the change.
All right, thank you, Governor Brown, and we'll find out tomorrow if that message got through with Connecticut voters. Reporting live, I'm Sean Smith with WTIC News at 10.
Detroit up for this week's Big East Wars by destroying Winthrop, 113-59. Let's go to Storrs. Tonight, Skip Holtz, officially the Huskies' head football coach. He's gone from Notre Dame. Look how easy it was for UConn. Jerome Sheffer, alley-oop to Ray Allen. Nice moves. Allen with 15 tonight. Huskies defense awesome as usual. Danielle Marshall with the block. Donnie down to Danielle. Finishes with the slam. UConn 77-46. Danielle with 20. Then it's Sheffer with the block here. Down to Ray Allen for the reverse layup. UConn wins it 113-59. Ups its record to 10-1.
We're sitting with 10-1, and I think I see some things on some of the younger kids.
During the IT in Telco, before he decided to go to England, and then came to Toronto. Here he chose to become a teacher in mathematics, which he finished brilliant career, and he retired 3 years ago. And now he has taken up a lot of philanthropic work, besides carrying out the business, which is to dig a lot of wells in India, in rural towns in Orissa, and he has been very instrumental in other social work Of course, he goes to India every year.
Rishi Kumar from Bloomfield, USA. Rishi is a young lad, he's from Bombay, but I know, and he's been in the US for some number of years. Welcome to SF, Rishi. I know that you have been helping us in designing Mail Milap and other initial newsletters. Thanks for joining us. Lakshmi Prasad, Lakshmi Gupta.
For the people.
Hey. And his wife.
Howard from ladies, some more from ladies.
Yeah.
Some social events like singing and dancing.
Yeah.
Social events. We need to have some social events.
Especially dancing.
Dancing.
Okay.
Go on writing it.
Social events. Yeah.
Social events.
At the time, I mean, when the meeting was taking place, a lot of the youth didn't even know what was going on or what was it all about. And the parents knew everything. But because of the, I guess, lack of communication because people are not together, we couldn't get the message across. So one main thing is that we would like to have our own scribble sort of thing. I mean, the parents can obviously receive the newsletter and all, but I mean, if we could send it directly to the youth in their name and their address, I mean, that would be easier for them.
I have two points. Number one, duplicate sent to you. Because there's a you can create a page or two to you, right? We cannot have thermal P means to, publish two.
Yeah.
So you can have everything in one. Everything is sent to you on. You can duplicate according to your wishes.
In this culture, they don't know any.
And talk about networking, and that's a very important issue. Sorry about that.
I shall start by getting into the brief history about how we started this Overseas Friends of Samaj. I think the talk was on for quite some time, and essentially last Memorial Day weekend, I visited Dr. Biren Prasad. I met him, and that was the first time I heard of it. And he had this definite gleam in his eye. He was all excited about it. And he basically sold the whole thing to me. He said, Rishi, we should go for it. And I said, well, yes, it sounds like a very good idea. I was not very excited about it because I've been in Bombay all my life. I've not really met a whole lot of Biharis as such, because in Bombay we don't have a whole lot of Biharis. So it was a very interesting thing, but I was not sold to it completely. Dr. Biren Prasad did a very good job of convincing. And then finally we started working on the newsletter. That was the first step towards formation of the whole Samaj. Now, in the formation, we had a couple of things, like what would the name be? And we collectively came up with the name, which is, Mail Milap. So, the reason for it is because essentially one of the driving forces for this Overseas Friends of Samaj was that we should try to generate more friendship, I guess. That was the underlying fact. Have fun, as Mr. L.P. Gupta has said. We always we are social people, we like to have more friends. And that was the basic driving force for me too, in trying to get into this. I like to have a lot of friends and I like to mingle with a lot of people. And that really drove me on to do it, So, and now let me talk about the slogan, the Bade Saath Saath. Now this is essentially the next step to it, which is networking. Basically what we need to do is, we need to have a lot of friends, and we can use each other in trying to progress in society and in life. I think overall we can survive on our own very well, but we can definitely do much better if we have a lot of contacts, if we can network properly. Like for instance, let me talk about jobs. Currently if you have read any statistics, I think 70% of all the jobs in the US market or Canadian market are taken away by networking. They don't even advertise those jobs. It's essentially people who come forward and their friends, relatives, etc. That is how the jobs get taken away.